Hi there! Today I'm going to show you how you can use one of our templates to have a fast start in WeWeb. So here we created a page that's full of templates for you to use. Now, in this demo I'm going to show you how you can start using the career one. When you click on Use Template, you're going to be redirected to the marketplace when you can click on Get Template, and that's going to copy the entire project to your own dashboard and your own workspace. As soon as you click on one of your jobs, you're going to have a pop-up that appears for an applicant to input their information to apply for this job. Now, right now, the data that we're using here is mock data, but in your case, you're going to want to connect your own backend to bring your own data. First, to showcase your own jobs, and second, so you can get all of the information from the applicants. I'm going to connect with my backend, which in this case, I'm going to be using Supabase. Now, for this demo, I went ahead and I created two new tables, one for jobs and one for applications. This one for jobs, I created the same columns that we have in the mock data. Let's go to plugin, connect our Supabase account or your backend, and let's add a collection. And there we have it. Now we can see that I'm already bringing all of the data that is inside my database. Let's go to layout. And here, as you can see that we have like this purple circle, it means that this section is being repeated. It has a repeating item inside of it, which is here you can see the items that I'm repeating right now is binded to a formula, which is a formula that's called filtered jobs. I'm going to explain it in a bit, but basically this formula is going to it's going to use this job listing variable, which is all of the fake mock data, and it's going to mix it with my search, and it's going to mix it with my location and my department, so I can basically tell my app which applications I want to show. But right now, let's keep it simple. Here, let's remove this formula and let's bring our own collection, which is the jobs one. Now you can see we have all of these funky names that I already had inside my database. So we can see that it's already working. Now, why is it working without me doing anything, basically? That's because the naming I put in here, location, department, experience, was exactly the one that our template had. Now, what if in your case, you don't have the same names? So I'm going to clean that, click again on it, and I'm going to bind it here, the text. I'm gonna click here, and now we're gonna be able to choose whatever we want. Okay, is this the one I want to repeat? No, it's the title. So here it is, Waffle Designer. Awesome. Now, final thing, let's learn how to grab the information from our applicants and send it to our Supabase, to our backend. We created a pop-up. That's here. Apply to job pop-up. When you click on edit, you're gonna see that these two lines, for these two lines, we have this information here, these two properties that are going to be passed down, which is the job information. And this is the most important one. You're going to see that there's a workflow. Whenever I click on a card, there is a workflow that's going to send the information, whatever I click, into my pop-up. So it's going to be a simple action that's called open pop-up that is going to have the job information here. As you can see, that's why I'm passing down the entire information to my pop-up. That's also why whenever I click on here, Waffle Designer, the title is going to appear here, Waffle Designer, 100% remote for years, 100% remote for real Waffle Designer. So it's working perfectly from the data that I'm grabbing from my collection directly. So you don't need to do anything with it at all, it works. But what doesn't work right now is this form is not doing anything. So we need to connect it. So if I click here and submit application, I go to workflow, it's not going to allow me to run a workflow from here because it's telling me you need to select the form container to run a form action. So select the form container, and I already have a workflow that's called onSubmit workflow. I'm going to click on it. Right now, it just has some mock actions, which is open a success message and close the pop-up. But I want to create a new step. So it's going to be a database insert. Now, let's first select a table that's called applications, right? Remember, this is the one that we created here, which is where I'm going to be storing all of my applications. And here, which fields do I want to send? So ID and created at, it's going to be created automatically. So I don't want to mess with that. So I'm going to be sending their names, emails, phones, profile, resume. And I'm not going to be sending the resume actually. I'm going to be sending the cover letter and the job now, just this one. So the resume is a file, and I'm not going to be touching on file uploads right now because that's a different tutorial altogether. In Supabase, you're going to need to create a bucket, but it depends on the database that you're using. To make it easier for us, let's do a preview and let's just put some mock data here. John. Okay, now I'm going to run off the preview, select the form container, and now it's easier because my name is going to appear here, John. And for email, it's going to be this one, and for phone, it's going to be this one. For profile, it's going to be LinkedIn, and cover letter, it's going to be cover letter. There we go, close, and now we're gonna test it. I'm gonna clean here, and I'm gonna check here if this is going to work. Let's say Robert, this is fine. Let's submit my application. And it appears that it worked. Now I'm going to go back here. So here we have it, Robert, email, phone, profile, and the resume, the file, and that's it. All right, so these are just a couple of the steps that you can take to basically customize this page for your own database and for your own needs. And of course, there's a lot more that we could do, but I hope that this short tutorial helps you get started faster with WeWeb, and happy building!